And the reason I went towards art in general, or sculpting, was A, it's tactile, touch it, and B, it was a moment where I could stop and look at the piece I created, and it just took me away. How can I capture community, rural? Well, I live in Wyoming County. It's two biggest producers of milk and maple syrup in the state. So I made a concrete chicken, concrete cow, and a concrete tree with a maple sap bucket in front of it. You can't get much rural than a cow, and maple syrup, and chicken, and it's traditional. How many families go back generations, dairy farms? Maple production's been around forever. And the chickens, everybody's got chickens in the country. So to me, the tradition and the rural aspect of it, it was easy for me. It really was. I love working with my hands in artwork, and I think that's one thing that gets overlooked sometimes because everything's digital, computerized. This is concrete. I'm building art with my hands. Not knocking painting, not knocking anything digital. It's just, for me, I need to have that tactile approach to creating art. Everybody's an artist. Everybody is. It's just what you see, what you don't see, whatever. Everybody's an artist. Just different people do it different ways, not better or worse. It's everybody creates. If you create, you're an artist. I have a ball. I have a ball doing it.
I believe I was born spatial. So I came out of the womb all about space. Defining and containing spaces is easy for me to do, and willow is an incredibly glorious material. So the work that I've done for 40 years involves making baskets. After a lot of change of circumstances, I ended up in a rural area, and that feels good. I'm not a city person. The fellowship is an incredible, wonderful, wonderful challenge for me, because I'm moving from baskets and I'm moving into weaving a boat. So I took on the project, the fellowship, being land-based. I decided on the Shenango Canal. I'm in Shenango County. With regard to a new work, right, let me do a model of a packet boat that was on the canal, and the ultimate piece for the fellowship is the christening of all the boats. The boat that I'm making it a 1:6 scale, and that will be 3 feet long by 6 inches wide, and all completely woven out of willow. And I am challenged, and I am working on the challenge, and it's great fun. So I feel very, very excited to have the opportunity to build something in a form that it really is just out of the norm for me. So I'm very thankful. I believe I will never retire. I believe I will always be working with my medium.
I love the native art. I did beadwork, I did rattles, I did the loom work, I did leather work. We always played lacrosse because we never, like people like, oh, I signed my kid up on this day, it was his first day. I don't remember when we started. We've always just played lacrosse, and people have just always made baskets. We have probably the dominant hub of basket making and lacrosse stick making in Akwesasne. Probably the highest ratio of people still doing it, and the Mohawk language too. All the way from cutting the trees, selecting the trees, breaking them down, pounding them out for all the basket splint, pretty much from the tree right to the finished product. It's peaceful. It's like the lacrosse is the medicine game. They call it Dewa Aladum. So it's given to us by the Creator for our medicine. So my medicine in dealing with stuff is going in the woods, being out there nice and quiet, and then I find the perfect tree, I check it, we notch it, make sure we want it. It's just nice for me to be out there, a part of it, rather than buying logs from somebody who has a business doing logs. So that's part of my medicine when I go sit down by the river and I'll work on a lacrosse stick or I'll sit down by the river and I'll work on a pack basket or something and burn off half a day, and it just feels so much more connected than some of the other stuff we do.